And
But it's in my song!
look. Some people are gonna say that because of the fact that I skipped the song, that I won and you lost. But I like to think of it that I won and so did you. That we both won.
Oh, yeah, that's right. In 2 days, the new Ultimate is coming out.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Having a bit of trouble hearing Ryoko? Okay, hold on a second.
Let me know when you want me to test.
Okay, you should be much better now.
La 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 la! How about now?
Ryoko got ass confirmed? Yes.
Damn it. Lennigus soldiers.
When have I
Any
not
way we
had
can
an
avoid
ass?
fighting them?
Well, if you keep crafting it off, you're not
Whatever
going to have
happens,
much
be ready.
left.
I mean, my ass is going to be in severe
Well, so
pain
much
for
for them
sitting
not
down
wanting
and
to fight.
crafting all day.
I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menethia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be
I command
arrested.
you.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Cyan instinct.
Carve through one. We're not ready. Fall back.
Jiggy, don't make me bonk you.
Anything in order is all fine. Tiger blade.
Being interrupted.
That'll bring you down.
I'm ready.
Kizaru! Go for it!
Go for it, Kizaru! Alright. We need
Those
to
soldiers seem
figure out who we're
different from
gonna
the
change outfits
citizens we've
to
come
that.
across so far.
I mean, last time
Yeah,
around it was school
they weren't
outfits.
big
Why don't we do a
talkers, that's for
swimsuit
sure.
day?
They just attacked without warning.
We're gonna do
They weren't
swimsuit
the
day?
least bit phased by
can do
Dohalim's
swimsuit day.
presence either.
Swimsuit day!
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lennigus hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zoogles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lennigus before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
It is swimsuit day! Swimsuit day!
I'm actually wondering, should we do swimsuits for the final boss or no?
No, I don't think for the final boss.
What do you want to do for the final boss?
Final boss, I think we're gonna go with some more traditional outfits.
Okay.
Alright. Finally getting you out of your principal's jacket. Regal swimsuit 8 is nice. Yeah. You know, I think I'll go with A. Alright. I'm not a fan of B, because B's got that weird stripy things on her jacket, and it looks weird. Blue is more Alpin's color.
Mm-hmm.
No, she would not wear leopard print.
That one's close.
Yeah, I like this one. I think the yellow suits him better.
Yeah, yellow goes well with him. because he has a lot of warm colors going on, especially with his hair.
Minty green.
I like that one.
That one's got lemon and lime.
Yeah,
I
still
kinda like
that
this one.
Yeah. I don't know why. That one just looks good with her.
But yeah, like, look at the beads. Looks like it's got this weird stripes. The candy, strawberry candy stripes on the jacket.
Yeah. I think of Taffy.
Like, I like the swimsuit itself, but candy stripes is a bit distracting.
Yeah, it just makes me think of sea salt candy, Taffy.
I'll stick with A. Swimsuit time! You have to let me know when we're about at the final boss if I miss it.
Oh, right now you're nowhere near it. You still have more stuff to find out.
Yeah, I've probably got, what, another 100 hours of gameplay?
I don't know if it's 100 exactly. Like, the other thing too, and you've already noticed because of the anime opening, you still need to get another story outfit.
Another what?
Another story outfit.
Is this a joke?
Remember you saw it in the opening and you said you wanted that outfit.
These ones can run rings around us.
Take this!
Leave them smelling to me.
Yeah! And burn! Elusive deity! Everlasting shock!
Who wants to die next?
Lunar arc! Raging lunar storm!
Time to burn!
Demon blast! Eagle ray!
Damn him! Help this!
Incineration wave!
Make it rain!
Here, let me help. Get toasty!
Burn strike!
So, I've got a question based off of my
This should come in
remembering
handy when
Tales of
crafting
Destiny.
weapons.
Uh-huh.
There is a lot of reused moves throughout the Tales storyline, right?
Yes. Yes.
Has anybody ever used Phoenix Divider?
I think Phoenix Divider was turned into Phoenix Down.
Okay, 'cause Phoenix, I'm pretty sure it was Phoenix Divider was,
Primed and ready! As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't
Stan's ultimate.
Well, like, if it was an ultimate, that should have been complete.
Well, you have to remember too, the Tales of Destiny, not the PS2 version, but like the original
No, but
PlayStation
still,
1 didn't
like,
have
if
those.
it was an ultimate move now, that means that legit, that's his Mystic Art, and no other character has it.
It's time to finish this! Die!
Like, every character has a unique Mystic Art. Each character.
They didn't have Mystic Arts in the PlayStation 1
Yes, they
version.
didn't, but I remember when I was playing Tales of Rage, that move was considered his Mystic Art.
I remember enjoying it because it was kind of fun having Stan basically do like an upper slash with his sword and then fling it like a flaming fireball into the ground and then having to run over and pick it back up.
Yeah, that's actually his signature move. I've seen in these animations in quite a lot of previous crossover type of video games with him in.
Flare Demolisher!
Well, it's neat that they made it into for him then.
Yeah.
Just turn Tales of Arise down a little bit because it's a bit loud in my ear.
Yeah, I would say so.
Thanks, Kisara!
I could hear it even over here.
Here I go!
Yeah, so I guess that means that nobody else got that move.
Yeah, nobody else did. Like, there's a move called Rising Phoenix, but that's completely different from what you're doing. And even remember from the animation, yeah, no, it's not the same move.
I know one that I have never seen
victory.
again that I'm aware of. Unless, of course, you're wearing your character costume. Because I think... Was it Vespera that if you wore character costumes, you got character-specific arts?
I think it was Exilia. Hold on. Because I remember I even got his outfit, actually.
No, the one I'm thinking of that had that one was, there was the elf girl that was able to get, I think it was Rudy's outfit. And she was able to use Bloody Rose.
I'm trying to remember, because I remember it's either that or Vasius. Hold on. Yeah, it was Exilia. Exilia, you can dress up as Sam.
I thought before it was the blue-haired elf girl.
Hold on. Let me see about Rudy's outfit.
In a bind.
Time to burn! I'm only getting started!
Actually, in Bizarria, Velvet can dress up as Rudy.
I do remember that Visaria dress up as Rudy, because remember that was one of the things that made me absolutely love it.
That was one. I
But
just
she didn't
found
get
that
any
in
of the
Tales of
abilities.
Innocence. In Tales of Innocence, the main female character can dress up as Rudy. I know Rudy was in, I think. I could have sworn Rudy was in some of them. Yeah, in Tales of Gracious, Sophie could dress up as Rudy.
Scream bathed in blood.
Dressing up as other characters is not uncommon, but what I was saying was, like, I could have sworn that there was one of them where you could not only dress up as them, but you got some of their abilities.
No, not really. Because if that was the case, it would have been for other crossover outfits they did. Like, for example, the Kogi outfit they did. Or there was for more.
Oh,
No,
shortcake recipe.
She dressed up as Sheena. Yeah, I think that might have been it. Because I'm not finding any other references. Like, I am upset though that Tales of Arise didn't have the Tales crossover outfits. But now that you and I have read the article about the fact that Tales of Arise originally wasn't supposed to be a Tales game, it makes sense.
Yeah.
This one's got your name on it.
But, if nothing else, this is definitely showing where they can take the series.
A comfortable win.
Yes, which I do hope they do this direction, because, like, after reading that article, it's making me wonder if they only made this game because the project had to go to somebody. It's making me nervous if it ended up like they just did it just for this game.
One
Besides,
pineapple gal, please.
There's still the chance of them to give Tales crossover outfits anytime in the future, if they wanted to.
Have any qualms about attacking on sight?
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
They have to stand guard over the Forbidden Zone because it is forbidden!
Yep.
No limits. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Breath of life. Heal my weary companion. Ignite.
Cool looking boss monster. I don't think it's really a boss monster.
This? No. It was, wasn't it, at one point?
I mean, if we're talking about that praying mantis that you still have to fight, yeah. But
Charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. The abyssal field clear for us a path. Aqua serpent.
No more playing nice!
Mirage.
Hear me, flame of
Breath of life. Heal my weary companion. Cure. Our incantation ruined.
Spear sweep! Here's going through! Hurricane flight!
Bloody howling. On your
Dispose! Dazzling spin! Where are you going?
Mirage.
Dragon form! How about this?
Sword Rain Alpha. Heal. Raining flash.
Time to burn!
Look sharp. No dawn can break this.
Zephyr Dragon!
Look sharp. Heal.
I'll take you all on!
Swimsuit. Attack!
Demolisher! Falling storm!
Finish it.
Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Something tells me I'm supposed to go this way.
Oh boy. All adventurers go left.
That enemy
It's not
looks
all, it's
strong.
good.
I bet
Good
it'll be
adventures
worth
go
our
left.
while to fight it.
Uh-huh.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Burn in hell.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
On your
Zephyr Trident!
Air pressure. Rending you apart. Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up. Wind. In a bind. Mirage. Demon Fang. Swallow blade.
Make it rain!
Destruction.
Eat dirt!
Catapult.
Explode! Think again!
Heal.
I don't even know the word defeat. Hurricane Flight! Zephyr Trident! Spear Sweep! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire!
Kablam! Satellite cannon! Wait, no, wait, wrong game.
Take this! Lunar Arc! Rending you apart! No further!
Make it ready! Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Take this!
Hurricane Spear Sweep! Beast Assault! Explode!
The tempest
Zephyr
wave!
Trident!
Incineration wave!
Zephyr Trident! Going in!
I've been doing really great lately.
Ooh, some red sage. Ooh, transcendent pebble. Regenerative crystal. Another regenerative crystal.
You know what that means, right?
I can come back and get more of them?
I mean, yeah, but also crafting. Time to
Well, I
craft
mean-
more weapons.
But the crystal regenerates.
Exactly. So you can craft, come back, and get more. Ah!
Retreat if you know what's good for you. In a bind.
They really don't give up, do they?
This one's mine. I'm ready.
Where are you going? Hurricane
Take this.
Flaming Meteor!
Regeneration. Regenerate.
Gemini Alpha! Hurling Storm!
Make the abyssal
Here I go!
being interrupted. Be still. Air pressure. Rending you apart.
Not in your dream!
Nah, my spell.
Uh-oh.
Gemini Aqua!
Locked in
This one's mine!
Show thy mystic mercy.
This one's mine! By the power of
Lightning thrust!
Ooh, I took a pot shot and hit him. That is the end of him.
A comfortable win.
Whoa, now got an update? Yes, hello, Wolf. Alright, so we want to go in this door first.
Yep.
Cash money!
Cash money, cash now.
Losers! Now, have you watched Velma? No. I really don't watch a lot of Scooby-Doo. And hi, Violet!
Honestly, either way, it's like I don't
This must
really
be
care
it.
about the show
The
no
entrance
matter
to the
what,
Forbidden
and
Zone.
rather not talk about it because it's
But
everywhere
it's
on
just
the
a
media.
wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was sovereigns only.
Alvin.
Yes, it is swimsuit day.
Yep. Swimsuit day! I forget what the other clotheslines that they get. We did school, we did swimsuits. There is the kind of quote-unquote Monster Hunter line.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
Like, yes. Does that mean that they're like Luke and Ash?
Please no.
I had to throw it out there.
Alvin.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for. Let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself.
Just
But
meters,
they-
it sound kind
They
of
said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Wonder if it's because
Still,
it's
as a
memory.
Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for
Yeah.
you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone.
I mean,
One
she
more
did get him
day.
home.
How
True.
can I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
Mass hallucination.
Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Acid drip no jutsu.
She really does look like Shion.
God.
I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a
You witnessed
conversation we had
Dio!
300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
Yes,
But
season
how is
1.
that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
No.
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time,
What?
we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you.
In which then
Not
I
that
am
I'm
falling in
complaining.
love with you more
Come
every
on,
day.
let's bust this thing
Woohoo!
wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
When you get a good look at the VTuber who's controlling you and you nodded, you look like her. There's a Healy spot on the ground here.
Oh boy.
Touch the power. Power was touched and now we move on.
Oh boy, here comes a boss
Fine.
fight.
How did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Huh.
It's got a rock on its
A
head.
summoning?
But
That's got a rook
sorceress.
on its head.
She never had
Wow.
that kind of power
We
when...
can talk later. Here it comes!
It's a weird looking monster thingy.
It's called Tormented Limbs.
Symbols like that before?
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword? What the? Where did she get her
And she
hands
is
on
being
that?
tormented in a way by her damage.
Then we get some answers.
Spear sweep!
Aim for the weak spot. Here I come. You're finished. It's too much.
The rock lobster? I don't think so. And now that
Time for the
Kiki's
rock
got-
lobster. Let's go.
I'm just thinking of the goddamn and the other Kiki said rock lobster.
Here's a healing arc! Spear sweep! That'll bring you down! Flaming meteor! Spear sweep! Execution! Spear sweep!
Double demon fang.
Bloody howling! Round and pound!
This one's mine.
One more! Tiger blade!
Azure
Allow me to help
storm.
you. There! Round and
Double
pound!
demon fang.
You're mine! Here I
On
go!
your knees. Crush.
Go in! Dragon Swarm!
Bloody. Howling.
Flaming meteor!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Heal. Thanks.
Zephyr Trident!
Here I come.
Spear sweep!
Sword Rain
Hurricane
Alpha.
explode!
Raining
Can you
Slash.
take it?
Electro
Deity.
Devastation.
Eagle Ray!
Demon fang. Crescent Slash.
Here, let me help. How about this? First aid!
Air pressure. On your knees. Ready and raring. Shockwave Slash.
Alright.
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out there.
And miss all the fun. No way.
I'm ready! Denied!
Nah, nah.
Orochi's Fury.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Shine.
Here we go! Let me
Regenerate. You're finished.
Burning strike! Hear me! Flaming fury! Burning strike! Hear me! Flaming fury!
Blade.
Move!
I think Nell likes using the spell.
Burning strike! Hear me! Flaming fury!
Ow.
I couldn't.
Oh! Oh! Chocobo, chocobo. Oh.
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Laser blend!
It's in your hands now.
Come on! You have to hold on! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
You picked the wrong fight.
Zephyr Trident!
Demon fang.
Come on.
Hurricane thrust. Tear. Hurricane thrust. Benediction.
Far enough!
Heal. Thanks.
Hurricane
Rising
thrust!
wyvern.
Where are you going?
One final push.
Let's finish this off!
I'll do my best not to disappoint. Now, it's reeling.
Take it down!
Rising wyvern.
Zephyr Trident!
Rising phoenix. Hurricane can attack.
Wait, watch out! This one's mine!
I'll smash you. Slice. Double demon fang. Rising wyvern. Breath of life. Heal my weary companion. Sword rain
Cure!
alpha. Raining slash.
Zephyr Trident!
Double demon fang.
Tiger blade!
Flaming sight. Eagle ray.
By the
Eagle free.
Oh, him getting wrecked? Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Think again! Denied! Mine!
Demon fang.
Guardian shield! I never miss! Thanks, Shion. Zephyr Trident! Make your way! Ridwell! Astral energy!
Yeah, this is
Boom, bitch.
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control.
Oh,
At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Oh boy.
Forgive me.
Hope you guys sells the cattail.
I know, that was a perfect shot of the cattail.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit.
Uh-huh.
I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Ridding society of
Quite,
this blood
yes,
is really
very-
the only
very
way I know
astute.
how to atone for my sins.
Kids! Fucking
You can't
kids!
atone, Dohalim.
Dohalim,
I
look
know
at
it
her
hurts
massive
to hear,
chest. Love her.
But those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going
I
to
just
change
realized
that.
she has a giant strap thing on
Forgiveness,
her person. It's
acceptance.
adorable.
Those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No,
Yes.
the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of
See,
others.
Bianca, they're calling you hot.
Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Forbidden!
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
We are heading to the Forbidden Zone. There's much things that are forbidden.
You sure?
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh, here we go again.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Oh, the thorns are alive. Black Rose Dragon is not happy. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Where'd the Renaissance go? It poofed.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving.
I
If
agree.
it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And
You know, it'd be kind of cool.
they may be the kinds of truths I need to
Now
confront
that
if we're
they've
going
done
to
stuff
keep
like
fighting.
this, what if we had a Tales series that took place entirely in space?
I'm sorry about
I mean,
what I
that's
said
something
earlier.
new.
Come on, let's
I mean,
go.
Like, traveling
That's
between
just-
different
Finally,
planets.
We begin to understand
Basically
what the
make a
thorns
Tales
are.
game, but
Yes.
the equivalent of Star
And their
Ocean.
source. A ceremony that
No,
occurred 3 centuries
that's
ago.
basically
We
already
still
a
don't
couple of
know how to
games.
get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Look, I haven't played them all. I don't know what ones take place
I
exclusively
know.
in outer
Might
space.
very well learn
I
the
know,
truth
and
behind
that's why I'm
Shion's thorns,
saying
as well as my own
it's
past.
actually already a couple of games.
I have to be ready to face anything.
Heck, there's even a game where you go
Whatever
back in
happens.
time and shit. Back and forth in timelines. Woo!
Okay, this seems like it's important.
Turn back for the time being, quote unquote, is a way of saying, let me go and take care of Cyber.
I just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Okay, let's save. I don't think I can go elsewhere.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seem that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
This is
Brainwashed
not
or
the final
otherwise,
boss, though, right?
The feelings of resentment
shouldn't
she
be,
holds
no.
towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's
You
not
still
plain
have a lot
dirty,
more
I don't know
information
what
to
is.
find out anyway.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
You
There's
know what
no
this
question.
that thing gave me
That
the
attack
impression
was
of?
meant for us alone.
Huh.
By someone
Several
capable of
cutscenes
getting
will
inside
play
a person and
or
manipulating
in
them like a
back to
weapon.
back. Please make
We'll
sure
need to
that you
find
are properly
whoever it is,
prepared.
fast.
I'm going to my corner now. God.
Slash busy.
Soon, we might have to be ready
Ah.
to face anything. I'm determined to save Shion and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
I am determined to save the day.
Oh, that's new. Pop that real
That
quick.
vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Pretty sure that was Imori. Wait a minute. There's a start at the left, but there's
Hold up,
stuff
you
up.
guys.
No! Damn it!
I want to look through that room over there.
It means you can come back
Curious
later.
what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Oh, I wanted to check the other rooms first.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
For the people of Lenegis, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of
Forbidden
dreams.
Zone!
Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is. They
my
can't
God.
manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Hello, Ryu. How are things going raiding the Forbidden Zone? I'd say it's going pretty well. Things seem a little bit forbidden, but you know.
Not that forbidden, honestly. Just people don't have access technology-wise.
It also feels very zone-ish. It's equipment for storing human bodies. Whether it held living or dead ones, they're all empty now.
I mean, by this point, can't you figure out the idea of what these people were exactly trying to do?
I've noticed this area will now be shut down as the project proceeds to its final phase. Showing one of the guest structures, you can see pipes for transporting astral energy sticking out of them. It's showing this room's equipment hasn't been used in a long time.
Like, you can at least get the idea what the people themselves were trying to do.
Mm-hmm. But it's a swimsuit episode.
I think I can make this work.
Mm-hmm. He turned it on!
Xbox on.
Well,
Oh,
can you make head
God!
or tail of it?
These are experiment records, by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danon astral energy, so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Danon. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment.
Alright.
That must be the master course.
Good luck on your debut.
With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of
One
names.
thing you need,
With
appears.
the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful. Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Yep.
Alphen.
It's fine, really.
He the too, baby.
What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Volron?
Like,
But that
yeah.
means-
Oh.
He's only
Like we
sovereign
didn't see
because
that
someone
coming.
made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Yep.
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
To collect astral energy.
Pretty much.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
The red
The
woman.
red. E.
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
Does it
I'll do
actually
that.
give you a list of near infinite amount of information?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this
Like,
location
actually,
would
no,
suggest...
but I'm sure in their
Hey, it looks like the
sentence,
terminals
yes.
in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Time to look at info.
Only 2 Sovereigns.
I don't wanna.
In over 300 years.
Who needs
So why has the
more?
experiment only succeeded twice in all
I'm
this
only here for
time?
the gameplay.
And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. then we'd help you fight it before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah, we wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive
Yeah.
ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.